morning.
Good morning.
Okay, we have three talking points to talk this morning. The first one is Ronald Mokri coming out to I will not say blast Peter Obi. It's come out to say that if anybody can show him where Peter Obi built schools, I think in Nigeria or any part of the world, he's going to give them $10,000. And second one is that Ekpa has written to Canada to at least to recognize Biafra rather. Yeah. Then the third one is Yoruba movement. They've come out to write a letter to Tinubu that they want a peaceful exit from the Nigeria nation. But do you see Tinubu actually doing what they want, like them leaving Nigeria? So, but let's just start with the first one, Peter Obi, blasting Peter Obi.
Those topics are so scintillating. I love them. And I come here to proudly tell you that Peter Obi went to school in University of Nigeria and Soka. Omokri is talking as a result of a man monetized, bribed, and bought over by illegal administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whose sex even could not be properly determined whether he is a woman or man. I think last year, even his certificate is unknown to us. His companies are still unknown. See, let me tell you, Omokri is talking and quoting, quoting out of context. You can see the contradiction. Obi show all his certificates during the screening and before the 2023 election that came on February last year. So I don't know where Omokri is coming out with his own pointless, blank speeches and claims, remarks that don't have good content. Because it's obvious that this man went through the press, from press, he went to Chattingham, England, and made everything about his documents known to the whole world. To the extent that United States, United Kingdom, and other countries in the Western Europe started inviting Obi for investment because they all envisaged that the very administration we should have been in by now is Obi's administration. So I don't know how much they give Omikiri, Abi Onikiri, that, conditioned him or that engendered him to come out on social media and be, vomiting bula as his master Tinubu bulabud and bulabulad last year. So Omikiri's whatever tantrums, we are not moved, we are not surprised. We know we are in an illegal regime where all manner of criminalities, bad things, abnormalities, irregularities are possible. So whatever Omikiri or Onikiri's claims against Obi is entitled to his opinion, and nobody is looking at Obi from that angle or perspective. It is only Omikiri and his partners in crime in Tinubu regime that are coming out with that kind of cock and bull tales, not even story.
Okay, Peter Obi has written to the Canadian nation for recognition of the Biafran nation. So do you not see this? At least, do you think this will actually make the Biafran agitation stronger?
This is a country called Canada we've seen in the recent time, over the years, that are so kind and human in activity. Human. They love humanity. They love man. They like other countries' nationals who are suffering to come over to their land, because they are one of the most advanced countries in both Northern America and Southern America. Everything about it, the economy on the American continent is #1. Canada spoke French, they spoke English. So if Canada allows Biafra or accept Biafra, let me tell you, it is a whole maintenance good things happening to every indigenous people of Biafra. See, let me tell you, Canada, I know, is better, far better, when you talk about inhabitation, when you talk about naturalization, when you talk about conducive atmosphere, a place that anybody could live and succeed and work freely is Canada. Quebec, they speak French there. Listen to me. Their capital is Ottawa, I think. Yes, Ottawa. See, Toronto there, you have Alberta, so they speak French and English, and they are more far advanced than Britain. The so-called almighty Britain that claim that the modern current civilization we are is the civilization of Britain. It's a lie. Britain are people, a country we know that constitute the worst trouble that the Igbo man has found himself presently. Britain is the reason why that Nigerian military clique was bent, ceaselessly killing and maiming Igbo man from 1967 till 1970. That's 6 months. A little tribe that don't have arms, they use stick and machete. They even fathom out, out, how do I put it now, smith out their own guns. The guns they use against Nigerian military clique from 1967 to date. It was Britain that was serious, as a matter of fact, supplying Nigerian military clique under Gowon with guns, arms, killing and maiming Igbos, mowing down little children, pregnant women in the north with bullets. Just imagine, the so-called civilized West you are talking about is Britain. Oh, they are more monstrous than animals in the bush. Britain is a monster country we know that doesn't like anything Igbo. I mean that contraction called England, not Ireland, not Scotland, not Wales, or the other one they call Isle of Man or something like that. It is England, the English dynasty. They don't want to see anything Igbo because they believe that we are the Jews. They killed and maim upon the good things that Ojuku's father did for them during the war. Second World War, Ojuku's father, free. He lent over how many heavy military truck to the British led military against Hitler in 1930s, 1940s. I'm telling you, free. Yet the son was the one that took it upon himself and tried to liberate the Biafrans from the tutelage of Fulani Hausa hegemony. But still Britain did not see it right to spare. Oh my God, these Igbos, we have suffered under the hands of Britain. As Canada has allowed us, recognized us, my brother, I recognize that good gesture. Yes, it is one of the best and most important things ever happened to Igbo man. Canada recognizing Biafra is a welcome situation. And Simon Ekpa has achieved that feat through the what? Divine support of God. I told you, Simon Ekpa is doing well. He's doing good. Yes.
Okay. And lastly, the Yoruba self-determination movement. They've written to Tinubu that they want a peaceful exit, and that they've written to Buhari before as regards this exit, but it's not coming forth. But do you think that Tinubu will adhere to what they are saying? Because I think they are desperate to come out from the Nigerian government. But do you think that this will really come to fruition?
Okay, let me tell you, who is Tinubu in question? Tinubu is a man that snatched mandates that did not or does not belong to him. It was Obi's mandate that Tinubu snatched forcefully. So I don't see Tinubu as a legal man, a man that is within the context of law. He's a man that find it so pleasurable, thriving and waxing strong, all on the venue or premises of lawlessness. So Yoruba agitators are not supposed to go to Tinubu and meet him for anything. Why? Tinubu is an errand boy of the Fulani hegemonies, if you don't know. Hausa Fulani hegemony. He's the errand boy. Tinubu is now being used by the Western Europe to make sure that they milk our natural resources dry. Britain is using him. France is using him. He is a stooge. The West are using him again to make sure that neocolonialism, that recolonialization of Nigeria is on course. Because they are using a man that doesn't have the interests of Nigerians at heart. So, Oduduwa Republic agitators, they're supposed to be doing their normal business of what? Agitation, transaction. It doesn't concern Tinubu, because Tinubu will never do you good. He has been bought over, and he will never, ever intercede legally or correctly for emancipation of the Oduduwa Republic. Take it or leave it. You guys in Yoruba land should continue the good work. Do not be violent. Just do it now. Let me just give you straightly for 2 decades, peacefully as the Igbo did their own. Because it is not easy. They are not going to leave you. Biafra has gotten to the stage that United Nations has allowed militarization of southeastern Nigeria to make sure that as they agitate the Biafrans, the IPOBs, they defend themselves. against any military forces. If you see what happened in recent times, military confrontation in the southeastern Nigeria, they don't write it anymore on the front newspaper page. They don't carry it anymore. You can't see it. Because Nigeria is secretly killing the Igbos with their military. And they felt that nobody could know about it. People are watching. The world is not a global village. Whatever you are doing there in the southeastern Nigeria, Canadians are watching you. The invasion of nnamdikanu's compound, the Western Europe, the EU, they were aware. They even called Buhari. We've seen what we've done. So let me tell you, it is no longer chin-chin fight. It is no longer moi-moi fight. This time around, it has gotten out of the neck. Nigeria, as I'm telling you now, they are sinking. When I'm telling you sinking, I mean anything Igbo man is what negates Nigeria now as I'm talking to you. Biafra has come. There's nothing anybody could done about it. Nigeria has killed and killed and killed from 1963, 64, 65 until it becomes so volatile in 1967, and Ojukwu took it upon himself and do what? Declare Republic of Biafra. That was what caused the war. He made his consultation wide and near, by and large, letting everybody to know that Igbo man should be on his own if they fail to restructure Nigeria. Now they said no, we must stay. And that's why war broke out. Much killing without reasoning, giving us the good reason why we should be bringing dead bodies of Igbos, pregnant women from north, loaded with inside train. It's unfair. See, let me tell you, it has come. Separation has come. Oduduwa Republic, they should be doing their own business of transaction. Biafrans, we are there so resilient since 50-something years. We are agitating till date. And this is our time. Do your own. Don't just go wear army uniform. You've never wrestled that is for fight. You are going to fight war that is for death. That is the interpretation. See, let me tell you. Oduduwa Republic, do the normal agitation and let Transparency International give you a award and know if you are getting it right or wrong. Don't go wear uniform, army uniform, to go sack any governor. It is not done that way. Oga,